Hey everyone, Leo Bond here. I'm back again today with another video review, and I know it's been a really long time since I've uploaded anything, but as you are all painfully aware, it's just been that kind of a year, and that's pretty much all I'm going to say about it. Anyway, today I've got a very popular Star Wars item to take a look at, and it is, of course, none other than the Child, talking plush toy with accessories, or as he's been called by many Star Wars fans, Baby Yoda. And this is the 7.5-inch version of the character, who is from the extremely popular Disney Plus series The Mandalorian. And if you're a fan of that show, you already know exactly who the Child is, and you're probably also a pretty big fan of him. I think just about everyone is. Now, the show came out a few months ago, and at the time, Disney and their toy producing partners like Hasbro were caught pretty much off guard for the demand of the Baby Yoda, and they didn't actually have anything prepared and ready to go, so we've all had to wait quite a long time for various of the Child items to start coming out, but they did start that a few weeks back, and they're finally here, and the one that I got here is a 7.5-inch version. Now, the reason that I chose that particular one is because he does come with some pretty cool accessories, and he also has 10 different sound effects that play at random when you press on his belly. They call it talking, but it's really just a whole lot of baby noises. I'll demonstrate a few of those later on in the video, but first I just want to say a few things about the Child here, such as the head, hands, and feet on this thing are extremely rigid, very hard plastic. There is a lot of nice detail kind of molded in there, though. He's even got some little sprouts of hair painted on the top, I guess, that are starting to come in. Now, the robe that the Baby Yoda here has, the collar of it is extremely soft. It kind of reminds me of fleece or something similar to that. The rest of the robe is a much thinner material, but it definitely has the right look, and it really suits the character. Now, he's also got his little bone broth bowl, I guess a little soup bowl or whatever, and his Sorgan frog, which is his little frog snack there. He likes to eat frogs, not exactly your typical baby food. But anyway, Baby Yoda is a very cute little figure. Like I say, it doesn't do a whole lot, but it does have 10 different sound effects. I'll demonstrate those right now, and since they all kind of play at random, we might not get to hear all of them, but I'll just let it run through maybe a dozen or so of the sounds just so you sort of get an idea of what they are. Now, one other thing that I wanted to mention about Baby Yoda here before I left off is that his packaging is extremely cool. It kind of has the look of a baby stroller, similar to what he uses in the show as a conveyance, only I guess in the show it kind of just floats around in midair. But anyway, it's very neat packaging, and I could definitely see some people maybe wanting to have one that's kind of staying in the packaging to display that way, and maybe another one to open up and play with or whatever. And anyway, this is an excellent role-playing toy for kids. I think it's probably just about the perfect size for a baby of Yoda's species, whatever that's called. I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, overall, a very cool toy. And there's actually several other versions of Baby Yoda out there right now. There's a 6.5-inch version. Now, that one doesn't have any sounds, but it does have better articulation than this one. With this one, you can move the arms and stuff like that, but they don't actually hold a pose. They're just really flopsy. Now, there's also an 11-inch plush, as well as several very small static figurines that are mostly good for display. Lots of cool stuff out there, and I can really probably recommend just about any of them if you're a fan of Star Wars or The Mandalorian or just a fan of babies. Anyhow, that's all I got to say for this video, except that I can 100% guarantee that I will not keep you waiting as long for the next video. Some stuff is finally starting to roll in for a very long time due to the current state of the world. That just wasn't happening, but now it is, and I'll soon be putting some of that stuff here on the channel. I'm working on it right now. Anyways, thanks as always for watching. Subscribe if you want to, and stay tuned for the next video.